Hello guys, Bricklink here, and today we got some huge new Lego leaks, so stay tuned to find out more. If you do enjoy the video, why not like the video, so subscribe and turn notifications to help us get to 80,000 subscribers, but let's get into it. So it's well known that the LEGO Ideas theme often brings us some really fun and innovative sets, but also introduces us some one-off licenses LEGO will struggle to do outside the theme, and it seems this year we're getting so many LEGO Ideas sets. As we know the final details, for first off, 21360 Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. There's one a longer awaited set coming in with 2,026 pieces for the final model, and the price tag for that one is going to be coming in at $220 or £190 for those of you in the UK. There's one part of LEGO's mid-month launches with September 15th, 2025 for the release date. I've done this one with that high price to piece ratio, probably will include pretty much all the figures that we saw in the original submission. And if we actually look at the original submission, there is a lot of unique elements and kind of fun little pieces and kind of rare colours, so I presume LEGO will include a lot of those, which is driving up the cost. I think overall this one is a popular license, people have wanted it for so long, so I'm sure when it finally arrives to LEGO Ideas in September, a lot of you will be excited for this one. Equally, one of the more anticipated ones of this year is 21363 the Goonies Ship. This one we now know is going to come in with 2,912 pieces. It's a little bit bigger than Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. This one is going to return for $300, so £260 for those of you in the UK. This one probably will be the final LEGO Ideas launch of 2025, launching on November 1st, 2025. So I presume this one will probably be pretty similar to the original submission as well. I wouldn't be expecting this one to be a full 360-degree closed-up ship. It probably will return the theme where it is open back with the different scenes. Probably will include lots of minifigures as well. This one is probably going to be considered the flagship LEGO Ideas set for 2025. So those two should be coming in September and November, and lots of good stuff on the way for LEGO Ideas in general. Of course, we got the Italian Riveria, the Minerals and also Gizmo. All those are expected to be launching in 2025. Then back in October of last year, LEGO launched the Wicked theme, and it seems once again in 2025 we are going to be getting a brand new wave, and one of those has been rumoured for a while to be an 18+ set, and it seems this one could be following suit with the Batman the Gotham City art set. Currently we know that 75685 is going to be the World of Oz the wall art set. This one is going to be an interesting model coming in with 1,518 pieces. It should return for $150, so around about £130 if you're in the UK. This one is going to be launching alongside the rest of the Wicked wave on September 1st, 2025. That name suggests this one is going to be a wall art piece, so it's going to be interesting to see how they create the World of Oz in kind of a flat structure. Maybe it will come out a little bit, maybe it could even be the Wicked poster. There's definitely a lot up in the air of what this set could end up being. I know a lot of you will be hoping we also get some Wicked minifigures as well. Of course, all the sets so far have been mini dolls, but we get an 18+ sets. It does give us that potential of minifigures. Of course, though, there is going to be one over 18+ set with 1,327 pieces with $120. So we don't know anything about that one yet. We just know that one of them is going to be the World of Oz the wall art set, and fingers crossed we do get some Wicked 18+ minifigures as well in 2025. We'll just have to see, but yeah, that's the first Wicked 18+ set coming in September. On to Lego promos now. We got some stack deals coming up in the next week, so definitely a lot to look forward to. We're going to be getting a brand new promo set, this one being the tribute to Jane Austen books. This one a great little diorama, also with a Jane Austen minifigure. This one is going to go great with those other historic Lego promos. In terms of getting this one, it's going to be available from June 19th, and that's going to run until June 27th. To get this one, it is going to be coming in at a threshold of $150 or £135 spend on anything. What do you think? You're getting a cool minifigure, a nice little build. I don't think by today's standards that's too high of a threshold, but that's not all though, as Lego double insiders points will finally be returning on all sets, which is definitely exciting. This one is going to be running from June 19th to June 23rd, so yeah, there will be double insiders points on every single set, which is pretty good, as obviously that will stack if you order it in the first few days with the Jane Austen promo, and you'll also get double insiders points. I mean, potentially as well, the Bricklink pre-orders, if you place your order during double points, you will also get double points on those. So great promo, double points, potentially even better deal on the Bricklink sets. There is a lot to look forward to, so mark your calendars for June 19th for that double promo stack. Then, thanks to Faithful, we're going to talk about Lego Ninjago 2026. Of course, over recent years, we've seen Lego do more and more 14+ sets for Ninjago, kind of aimed at older fans. Of course, next year, it is also going to be Ninjago's 15th anniversary, so we're going to wave some sets to celebrate that anniversary. First off, being 71858, the 4 weapons blacksmith. This one coming in at $90. 71861, the Old Town. We don't know anything more about this one, but it is going to be an adult oriented set. And 71866 will be the Ninjago 15th anniversary display. display. So those 3 sets are going to be launching kind of for older Ninjago fans, so being 14 plus. So that means more detail, some really cool builds. And these also will include collectible anniversary minifigures, which is definitely exciting. Those 3 Lego Ninjago anniversary sets are going to be launching on January 1st, 2025. Can't wait to see the minifigures for those and kind of the more advanced looking builds. Fingers crossed we do also get a new Lego Ninjago City expansion in 2025, but also for Lego Ninjago's Dragons Rising, you can see the full wave, which is going to be coming in January with a few prices and minifigure details on screen now. So a lot to look forward to for Ninjago for its big anniversary next year. And right now, of course, you are pre-ordering the Bricklink Series 5 sets, but yesterday we got a look at the Series 8 finalists, which will be available to pre-order all the way in June of 2026 and will then be shipping at the end of 2026. But there's some incredible submissions in this one. There's going to be the Giant University of Science, the Dust Mark Keep, the Coconut Cape, the Brick Railroad Locomotive, and also the Hot Air Balloon. So those are the finalists for Series 8, which will be available to pre-order in June of 2026. So obviously we're still ages away and we should be getting details probably in early 2026. So a long way to wait for that one. And of course, always though, if you don't stay up to date with the latest Lego news and rumors, you can follow me over on Instagram at brick_clicker. And also a big thank you to the channel members: PWJ Builds, Jackie, Benito, Krispy Kreme, One Brick Stud, Gravity Chamber, Phantom Breeze, and Hans Scotty. A big thank you for being members of the Brick Clicker channel. Then we're going to be on to Lego Icons, where we got an official reveal for the brand new Shelby Cobra. This one is going to be coming in at a retail price of $160 or £140. These are licensed vehicles, always do seem to be a little bit more of a premium price tag, but this one does look really good. Such an iconic vehicle, so to make it in Lego Icons form to go with all the others, it's going to look incredible on display. It's also going to have a detailed interior, sadly quite a few stickers, but there is quite a lot of brand new molded elements in this one, so I'm sure if you're a Lego Icons car fan, this one will be right up your alley. And then onto Lego magazines, we got a look at the brand new Lego City one. We are going to get a Jungle Explorer on a little hoverboard. This one is going to include a minifigure with some binoculars. And then for Lego Minecraft, once again sporting great value, we are going to be getting a player skin and also an Enderman holding a dirt block. These Minecraft magazines always do such good free gifts with the minifigure and also the side build. For the Lego Ninjago Dragons Rising magazine, we'll be getting the Lloyd minifigure. I think this one is going to be the one that probably appeared in the March or January wave, so a great way to get him. And it does also include a sword with a cool trans green sword at the end of it. For Lego Star Wars, we will be getting a minifigure rather than a micro build for the next one. This one is going to be the Ahsoka Tano minifigure, so a nice way to get Ahsoka cheap if you haven't got her already in the Lego Star Wars magazine. And then finally, for the Lego Friends magazine, we are getting a little hamster play set with a little cat, and there's going to be a little bit for the cat to play with, a fish hanging off the end and some wool. Nice little gift from all the Lego magazines in the next month. Lego also revealed its brand new Lego Netflix theme, which has gone down a huge success. Of course, this being based off Netflix One Piece, which is going to be launching on August 1st. The biggest set of the wave is going to be an 18 plus edition, being the Barity, the floating restaurant. This one coming in at $330 or £260. Over 3,000 pieces on that one. One of the most iconic sets for the wave though is of course going to be the Going Merry pirate ship. This one at $140 or £120. It's just a great looking Lego pirate ship, and also some cloth sails will be included with that one. Into the smaller sets though, we have the Battle at Arlon Park. This one coming in for $80 or £70. Has a really cool player feature where you can basically explore the pagoda, which looks pretty cool. Even smaller though, we're going to have the Buggy and Clown Circus tent. This one at $55 or £45. The One Piece sets are going to some great minifigures like Buggy the Clown included with that one. In terms of the final actual play sets, the smallest one is going to be the Windmill Village Hut. This one just under 300 pieces, coming in for $30 or £25. And you know me, I love my brickheads, so will also be 2 included in this wave, including the Monkey D. Luffy figure and also the Buggy the Clown brickhead. Both of those of course coming in for that usual $10 or £9. I think this one is looking like a really strong theme from Lego. That one, like I say, is launching on August 1st. We are expecting there to be more Lego One Piece sets in 2025. And then onto Lego Architecture, where we got a reveal of a brand new set. This one being 21068, the Shanghai Skyline. You might be thinking, I've seen this set before, and well, you will be correct in thinking that. This one is a long retired Lego Architecture set, which Lego have actually brought back in a brand new, basically new set number and also new packaging, but it is going to be exactly the same build. This one, if you compare the boxes, you can see there's just an updated box art, and it is now 18 plus rather than 12 plus, purely just for marketing reasons. But this one, it looks like it won't be a global launch, but likely just been produced to have in stock at the brand new Lego line in Shanghai, which is going to be launching in July of this year. And I presume this one won't be available worldwide, sadly, so you will probably have to pay the aftermarkets for that set. But it's just interesting, Lego brought back a brand new set and basically give it a brand new set number, and even though it has the same piece count and looks exactly the same, and just has a different age rating for marketing. But if you live in China, if you want the set, it will be available at Shanghai Legoland most likely, rather than a global launch. We also got a look at a brand new Lego Disney set, which is going to be launching on September 1st. This one being the brand new Cruella de Vil's car. What is so not nice about this one though is going to be that price tag of $50 or £45. Definitely feels too expensive for this one. You have been getting though a brand new minifigure of Cruella, the exclusive part being the face expression. Also that molded Dalmatian returning, but this time with an exclusive print on it and giving you a unique Dalmatian. This one looking pretty good. I'm sure Lego Disney fans will like this one, but I don't think it'll appeal too much to the wider audiences at that price point. And I love it all here. We get a lot of animal costumes in the Lego collectible minifigure series, but now thanks to the Brick Guy 42 over on Instagram, we know there is going to be potentially a koala one coming soon. We got a look at the head mold at the front of the back of it. This one could be the next Lego animal CMF costume, and also potentially a brand new cat one as well. You can see the outline of the cat's face in this brand new head mold. I think these likely will come in the next unlicensed minifigure series, and given we're seeing the test molds now, it could potentially suggest this one could be the January and May or 2026 series. It's going to be series 28. We'll just have to see, but yeah, potentially a koala and cat mold are coming in the near future. But for all that, we are getting a brand new Marvel set. This one launching on July 1st for $70. This one being the Miles Morales bust. This one is going to be the exact same build as the Spider-Man one, but when you display them together, they are going to look pretty good. You're always paying a little bit of a premium with these busts and helmets with it coming in for $70. But yeah, a fan of that one, you are going to be able to pick that one up on July 1st. And then I'm a big fan of these kind of niche Lego sets that we see only sold at Lego stores and Lego online, like kind of the little vehicles and also the postcard series we've seen over recent years. And it seems that we could be getting a brand new one this year with 40805. This one, according to Brick Merch, is going to be the brand new arcade machine. This one quite a sizable set as well, coming in with 468 pieces and retailing for $40 or £35. This one only a few weeks away as well, launching on August 1st 2025. That's pretty much all the information we know so far. Definitely could be an interesting one. Could they do a licensed arcade machine in this mini style? Maybe a mini Pac-Man machine, maybe a mini Sonic, Nintendo one. It would look really cool as a nice little display model for your shelf. Or they could just go more neutral and do it kind of like we saw with the Lego Ninjago ones, where it's just a generic arcade machine. Definitely an exciting concept though, and I presume we'll see images in early July for the brand new arcade machine. Before that though, we will be getting the launch of the buildable Toothless. This one is going to be a How to Train Your Dragon set, launching on July 1st for $70 or £60. This one has definitely caused some controversy, with Lego going for a more cartoony style rather than a more realistic Toothless style. But ultimately, the truth will be decided when this one launches and how well it sells, launching on July 1st. And then thanks to BrickTalk, we know some information on the Lego Minecraft 2026 sets. Of course, Minecraft continues to thunder on as a Lego theme. We know that 2158, and we don't know the final set number, is going to be the chicken farm, so revisiting an old concept. And 2158, another unknown set number, is going to be the zombie dungeon. So two brand new Minecraft sets. We only know those first details launching in 2026. It's definitely getting exciting, all those brand new sets on the way. But before that, we will also be getting the Nike set. This one coming in for $100 or £90, launching on July 1st. Definitely an interesting set, giving us a Nike shoe, a basketball, and a dunk logo kind of on a brick built diorama. And of course, we are getting the B-ball minifigure, which would definitely be the standout for this set. Not bad value either. And we are also, of course, getting two brand new Nike sets in September, but currently we don't have any information on what those will be other than this one, and it's coming and is launching on July 1st. So yeah, as always, there's plenty of Lego sets to look forward to. Those brand new idea sets like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and also the Goonies are definitely going to be some highlights. Can't wait to see what those wicked 18+ sets end up being in the final products. Some great promos on the way next week to take advantage of with the Jane Austen and double points. That brand new AC Cobra is going to definitely look nice to your collection, as is those brand new one-piece sets, and it's going to be a long way to get hold of those Bricklink Designer Program Series 8, shipping in the late 2026, so over 18 months away, and Ninjago is looking promising for 2026. So that's some huge new Lego leaks and rumours. Comment down below, what are you excited for, what are you not? You can like the video, subscribe, and turn notifications for more Lego videos and Lego news videos, which any videos on screen now. Remember guys, keep clicking and bricking. I'll see you all later guys, bye bye.